A very good evening to all of you, dear parents who are logged in with us today, our viewers, friends, people who have taken out time to join us live on Facebook for the second part, the second series of webinar with parents. Every year, the month of March is usually the time when schools are either concluding their academic session or they're gearing up to start a new one. None of us had ever imagined that March 2020, schools have to be closed indefinitely due to a worldwide pandemic. We at Wow Kids recognize the challenge of teaching online, as none of us, along with our team of teachers, had ever attempted anything like this before. But we predicted in time, and what does not surprise me at all is that our teachers stood up to this unpredicted challenge. They stepped out of their comfort zone. They quickly adapted to the virtual teaching methodology. They upgraded their skills. They mastered the new technology formats. And the most important part is working with minimum resources available. As we all know, at that time, everything was under lockdown. We as a team started exploring innovative ways how we could teach online. We started how we can connect with our children, our parents. And I think as we started in April, we have come a long way in the last 4 months. We had our own set of roadblocks as it was a difficult time for everybody, but the unrelenting support of parents made this entire journey a smooth sail for all of us. While some parents decided to discontinue or take a break during this difficult time, many parents continued the journey. They decided that no pandemic can stop the learning of their little one. They ensured that even this difficult time, they would not want to give any unpleasant experience to their child where they don't have to play or they don't have fun and they completely miss out on their learning. We have such wow parents with us today on this webinar where we will be discussing, is virtual learning working for preschoolers? I feel immensely proud, very happy to welcome such wow parents with us. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you one by one. Let me introduce. We have a Lieutenant Colonel Natasha Munshi, that is Aman's mother. We have Yune and Trine's mama, Shreya Talaulikar with us. We have Cadence Mama, Ria Andre. We have Saraya's mama, Amanda Rodriguez. We have Ruth's mama, Gayatri Usgaonkar. And we have Pranavi's parents with us, Mrs. Kiran and Mr. Vivek Gupta. I welcome each one of you to the webinar with Wow Kids, and it's a complete pleasure. Let us start the discussion that, and this question, please feel free if anybody would like to start with, is what was your first reaction or when you heard that Wow Kids is starting the virtual learning program? Please, anybody can answer. So maybe, Rene's mama, yes, please. Anybody, you can answer.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Yes, we had been sending Chennai to play group a few months before this pandemic hit, and we wanted them to get used to this idea of going to school and having like a routine set for them. But suddenly this happened, and then we were like, now what to do? And with this, since I was working from home, and the idea of having an online class for them, it was like a nightmare for me. It's like, how will we manage? Like, the kids at being at home, their studies, the work. Then I had a chat with you. I remember, and then you guided me along that, and it just gave me a feeling that I should give it a try. and let's see where this goes. Like we'll just try for some days. Let's see how they're picking up. And yeah, I mean, it turned out to be a good decision, I must say. And as days passed by, they got adjusted to the idea that the teacher will be coming on screen. Then
Right.
we have to listen to her that way. And yes, I mean, it was surprisingly made easier by our kids who adjusted to all this changing situation very quickly, and to all the teachers actually who stepped up in very short amount of time. And it was like it was not easy. I can understand. My mother-in-law comes from a teaching background, and I've seen the struggle which was happening in the background, like the nightmares that they had like to learn the new technology, to go through everything, teach it online. And
Right.
so I really appreciate like the effort which was taken by all the teachers, your team, and yeah, to everyone actually who actually took the chance to just try this something new.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shreya, for sharing that. Would you like to share Ruth's mama?
Yes, when you all told us the whole plan of this online classes, we were pretty well sure, like, we are going for it, because even your summer camp, it was very successful. So after that, we were very sure that we are going to enroll him for the online academic year.
Great, great, fantastic. So we have Cadence Mama, Aman's Mama. Please, parents, feel free. We would love to hear it from each one of you. How was your first reaction or experience when you heard about the virtual learning program by Wow Kids?
When I heard of online classes, my first concern was that it's going to increase a man's on screen time. And I was really concerned that what is he going to do. I wasn't very sure that whether he's going to listen, whether he's going to understand. But then the way things have turned out, it's really magical. Like he looks forward to those classes. The circle time is absolutely fantastic. And it's not just about cramming studies. It's like they do yoga, they're jumping, they're singing, they're dancing. So, that is the kind of the thing which is required to kickstart his day. After that, the whole day is quite receptive. So, once you're sitting with the books and all, yes, he's taking it very positively. The activities, especially, they are so interesting. I think more than a man, I end up enjoying them, making those puppets, making those pictures and all those crafts and art activities. They're absolutely fabulous.
Great, great, great. Thank you, Mrs. Munshi. That's very happy to hear that Aman is really enjoying that. Can we go to Pranavi's parents?
Yeah, hello, ma'am. So initially,
Good
when we
evening, sir.
heard that learning is going to be through, so initially when we heard that learning is going to be online classes, it was really a shocking news for us. But there was a summer camp from our kids, which Pranvi attended, and she really enjoyed it. And this was a learning experience for us also that, yeah, this is possible. So in our offices, we always have Teams meeting or webinars. Everything happens in offices. We are very much accustomed to all these things. But for kids, it's very much new thing, and we were also not really sure whether this will work for kids because we don't want them to be in front of the screen for long hours. But you will recall our discussions and our anxiety on this topic, and we discussed with you in a great length, and we really understood that this is going to be in various parts. There will be circle time in the morning and then recorded video. So that has really helped us in a long way, and it is really helping Pranvi also. She's fully connected with the teachers, and she's enjoying all sessions a lot. So now over the last a month or so, I think we have become very much comfortable with this process, and she keep on learning. She keep enjoying all these classes.
We are feeling now that recorded videos are not actually recorded videos. The teacher is live in front of the students and they are teaching lively. Earlier I have to sit with her for long to do homework and all. But nowadays I am feeling she can do her alone. That is the best thing. And you are actually creating wow factors in our kids. Thank you so much.
Well, that's great. Very, very, very happy to hear. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mr. Gupta, for doing that. Uh, so, Ria, would you like to share your experience?
Good evening, ma'am. So initially, I was really in two minds whether to go ahead with this virtual session or no, because I know Caden, he gets distracted very fast, and to get him to sit into one place and listen to somebody was I knew was not his cup of tea at this age. So, but
Right.
and the summer camp that you all held, we just attended two sessions, but
Right.
the amount of like he was so enthusiastic about that session, and I remember him putting a yoga mat because that was the first time you all did the butterfly pose. I guess it was the first day, and he was
That's right.
so happy about it that I actually said, "Let's give it a try. We'll see how it goes." And then we'll decide further. And to see from where he's begun and to now where we've reached, I think we've gone a long way and he's changed so much. I can actually see the development in him. And I'll definitely continue with the virtual sessions online.
Fantastic. That's very good to hear. And we love watching him doing yoga on the mat and at times on the table.
On the table.
That's a delight.
Yeah.
So that's a
It is.
delight that he does that. Great. So, Saraya's mama, we would love to hear it from you as well. Uh,
Oh yeah, the first time I came to know Wow Kids is going virtual, I was very happy because I'm was stuck in London and I was literally scared what's going to happen to Soraya's school. And they started the summer fun, and then they said the school is also going to be online. So I was very happy. And then Soraya enjoys every single day. Whenever we can't come for the live call, she's a sad face. And yeah, so I try to come for the live call every day, and she really enjoys it. Yeah. I'm really thankful to God and Wow
Great.
Kids for doing this. Yeah.
Totally our pleasure. We love to see her every morning, though it's 7 a.m. in the morning. So thanks to you for
Wow.
making that effort. So thank you so much. It was lovely hearing the first, reaction to when you heard about the virtual learning by Wow Kids. So let's move on to the next question. How does your child feels when your child sees their teacher and their friends on the screen every morning? So they know the time by now, and it's been like almost, if you skip the summer camp, it's been 2 months now that we are doing the classes. So what is the first reaction when they see their teachers every morning and their friends online? So anybody can please feel free to start. So maybe
And
yes, let's start. Cadence Mama. Okay.
so the first few days, it was very difficult to get him to obviously sit in front, and I had to literally bribe him, saying that because he gets up at a particular time and then he has his breakfast. So when I'm feeding him, he needs to watch cartoon because we try and
Right.
like at least some time of on screen. So it was very
Right.
like I had to tell him only if you do this, then I will let you watch TV, or like bribe him in different ways. And this happened initially for the first few weeks. I also spoke to one of the teachers in Wow Kids, and she said you need to give him time. It's not going to happen that quickly. He will take time to adapt and to adjust to this situation because it's absolutely new for him. He's gone to school only for a year, and this is a complete different process of learning, so it's not going to
Absolutely.
happen immediately. But I think just as parents, we sitting with them and just imitating what the teacher does and trying to be the teacher besides them, I think that has helped a lot. So I'm the
Absolutely.
teacher right now. I'm looking at the teacher who's online, and he is looking at me. So in this way, he's picked up so much, and now he himself, after breakfast every day, he knows at 10:30 he has to wear his uniform and get ready for school. He himself will say, "Okay, Mama, it's time to watch teacher," and he'll put off the screen. So I can
Right.
see my child actually waiting. I'm sure when school begins, also, I'm sure he will have the same reaction.
Wow, fantastic. That's true. And I completely agree with that. Because we have, and especially this group that we're talking about, we have toddlers between the age group of 2.5 to 3.5. And as parents, we know that this is one age group they don't like to sit, and we don't want them to sit. But yes, and I must appreciate the effort of parents. You're absolutely right that you have to sit with them,
Yeah.
because they will listen to mama or papa, whosoever is there. And that is the best motivation for children to start, adapting this new way. So thank you so much, Ria, for sharing that. Yes, Mrs. Gaonkar, you were saying.
Yeah. So frankly speaking, I had set my mind that there wouldn't be a strong teacher and child bond in this virtual classes as it does in the actual normal schooling. But I mean, it's impossible for one single teacher to attend to 50 plus students at a time, that too on screen. But as the classes advanced, I saw how teachers interact with each and every child. So every teacher makes it a point to comment and compliment each and every activity of the child, so which really motivates them. And the kind of love and respect Rudra has for all his teachers, I mean, the way he blushes and smiles looking at them on screen, that itself is a proof that your team has achieved even the student teacher bond, which I thought was not possible virtually.
Wow, that's beautiful. And I completely agree that bond is getting stronger by the day. So we love it equally. So thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, so we go to Yune and Renee's mama. I'm sorry, I know you could get very less opportunity of the live calls. So I understand completely, because working from home at home, so you got less opportunity. So is it okay if I move to, say, maybe Pranavi's parents for this question? Sure.
Yes.
So in our case, what happens, for Pranvi, teachers are more important than the parents. So whatever we tell her, she will not listen to us. She only listens to the teacher.
She generally skips breakfast, and in the last week you used to ask the question, uh, have everybody done breakfast and all? Then she Mama, I have to eat breakfast first before attending the class and all. So how the teacher teaches
That is really helpful for her. So sometimes what happens, we don't know Konkani. So there was one poem in Konkani. So we were trying to correct her that this is not like this is like this.
Right.
So she says, no, my teacher has said like this only. So I'll go by her. So that's surprising for us. So in the morning she is very much excited to see her teachers, because in the entire day she is fully fed up with us. She's in the house, we are in the house, so she is fed up with us. So the only kind of attraction for her is the teacher. So she wants to see them, learn from them, and
and
just.
she is very excited when my name will call, when I go for the answer, when I should raise my hand. Everything is connecting, and yoga sessions, your day celebrations like red day, green day, silly hairstyle day, and she loves hairstyles a lot. And the silly hairstyle day she enjoyed a lot, and she was very excited for that.
Right.
That's lovely. That's lovely. I'm not sure. I'm going to fix that I should say is it a good thing or but all I can say is I can understand that, even when the physical school is going on, how children get attached to their teachers. That the moment they hear it from the teacher, it's good to go. Even if mama and papa have said the same thing. So, I mean, I'm a mother, I can relate to it. So, the parent says take a back seat along with the teacher. So, we are very happy to hear that. Thank you to both of you. So, can we know, Saraj, How does Saraya feel when she sees her friends and teacher every morning?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aman,
she really loves that. It's just the first 3 days. She was a bit um yeah, she was like, before the school started, I told her tomorrow your school is gonna start, and she, in her mind, it was like she's going to go to school. So
Yeah.
when I told her, I put the laptop in front of her, she was, no, this is not school. I said, this is your new school, and it's going to be online school. And then like 2 3 days she understood, and now she loves any teacher. She loves seeing them, and she enjoys everything. Yeah, and she has completely adjusted. We used to get up at 10 in the morning every day because we were like in our holidays. So yeah, but now we get up at 6 in the morning. But she
Right.
has totally adjusted because we sleep early. So yeah, so it's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. Very nice. So let's hear it from Aman's mama.
see, I feel, once those online Zoom sessions started, the first thing Aman will do the moment we log in is he'll start searching for his friend. Then he's like, Mama, देखो वो सब मिल आ गया, Mama, see, this, this. So that familiarity, that privilege of seeing familiar faces, it actually adds value to the sessions.
Well,
And
Aman's
I
mama.
guess the way, ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, I'm
I
sorry.
think there's a network problem.
Yes, I believe the voice is breaking due to a network problem. But whatever I could understand is that whenever a man gets an opportunity, he loves. Would you like to maybe log in again and try out, because the audio is breaking?
Sure,
So
I'll do that.
definitely. So
I'll do that.
we will come back to you on that. Till then, we will move on to our next discussion on the question. Uh, as you know that for a particular day, we send you videos that have been recorded by Wow Kids teacher for respective classes. So, how do you think that once we are done with the live call in the morning, which takes care of the physical workout and the yoga and the brain boosters, so that the activity part of it, the recorded videos, how do you think they are helping children, cover up the academic part or the learning part per se? How is it helping? Are they helpful? Are they really making up for the physical school classroom which we are unable to go? So we can start with Ruth's mama.
Yes, amazing. The videos are really amazing. Like it may be like around 15 to 20 minutes videos, but they have really strong impact. I mean, they all revise it regularly, whatever you all teach. So it's a very good part. And the videos are really nicely shot, basically. The pauses are taken at really correct time and of correct duration. So if I see Rudra watching the offline video from a distance, it looks like as if it's a live call, like one-to-one session going on. And I think I've shared 2 3 videos of Rudra
Right.
also. He answers to the offline offline videos as if it was a live call.
Right. Which is great. So in a way, it's of course it can never make up for the real classroom environment, but yes, I hope that it is able to give that feeling. And I think thank you for sharing that. That's motivating for our teachers, that it is coming close where the child feels the teacher is right there. Great. Thank you so much. uh, Maybe we can go to Unit mama.
Yeah, ma'am. So, because of my work schedules, we are not able to attend the online classes as much as we would like to. So, the offline videos are the source of information,
Right.
like for us, and it is like what I do is I make them watch the videos in the morning half when I'm working. So they also sing the rhymes along with the
Right.
teacher. And these days in the recent videos I've seen that you all are including the yoga postures, also those brain booster activities which were normally part of the live call, and I used to be a little concerned that my kids are missing out on those. but even those are included in the recorded videos now, and the kids really enjoy them. And once I'm done with my work, I sit with them, and then we revise it together. We do the activities together. So
Right.
this is like it forms a revision for them. And whatever they like, initially they had a problem, like they used to not speak as much English before at home. And so initially when the video started, they had little time to understand what was going
Right.
on. But now since it's been 2 months, they know like what will be the next rhyme, okay, and how they have to stand, like, they have to do namaste, they have to sing this, that, and it's
Right.
been wonderful now. And the videos are really helpful for me as a mom, because like, we don't know how to act as a teacher. Like, we would never take place of a teacher for a kid, but
Right.
they are helping us, they are guiding us to how to teach a particular concept in a very simple way for the kids. So it's really helpful for me as a parent, actually.
Fantastic. That's very nice to hear. And that's the beauty of this age, that even if we want to introduce four different languages to them, they pick up like really fast. So very, very happy to hear that they are now enjoying it completely. Saraya's mama, would you like to share how are they helping Saraya?
Yeah, I find the videos very helpful, and the thing is, they are small and very informative, so it does not take much time because Saraya can't sit for a. I've noticed that she can't sit for a very long time, and then the two-way communication when the teachers pause and when they ask the questions, they pause and allow the child to answer. That is very helpful. And sometimes I feel I'm actually sitting in Saraya's classroom. I don't feel I'm watching a video. Like, it gives you that feel. And even Saraya, I think even Saraya feels the same. And the
Wow.
other thing is the creative expression videos. They are so easy and simple, but the result very beautiful. And yeah, it's for kids, it has to be very small. And I appreciate the hard work that is put in by the teachers. It's really wonderful. And I'll say the videos are just perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very glad to hear that. Uh, so, Cadence Mama, would you like to share how is it helping Cadence?
I'd agree with all the other parents too. So what happens is when he finishes his live session in the morning and I'm back from work in the evening, I've noticed that he's picked up a lot of rhymes over time. And sometimes is I try and skip the session, the live session, and just go back to the creative expression where which
Right.
it includes the art and craft and the activities in the book. But sometimes if I want him to say the poem better, I will just play the whole session all over again, and I can actually see him picking it up
Right.
in a faster way, where I don't have to sit and teach him the same rhyme. The teacher will already be saying it, and he will
Wow.
say it along with her. So also another thing is the online videos are recorded in such a way you actually feel like the teacher is talking to the child directly without with the pauses at the right place and with the right facial expressions. So a child actually feels like the teacher can see me and is talking to me.
Great, great. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Pranavi's mom, would you like to share how the videos, as you already mentioned, I think she's like independently now, you can watch it and follow it. So, what would you
So,
like to say?
so our so with regard to the recorded videos, first thing that they are very much interactive. As everybody agreed that we never feel that it is a recorded one. Uh, the way teacher is talking on the video with the kids, we never feel it is recorded. It is one-to-one interaction. The kid is fully engaged with the teacher. After telling something, the teacher still waits for the answer of the kid. And kid is, so much connected with the teacher that he or she starts answering also, which is really interesting. And the another benefit is that we can see the video as per our convenience, maybe in the evening or in the night. And Pranvi has started enjoying these videos on a daily basis, and she remembers what is the homework given by the teacher today, and she completes the homework
Right.
because she is very much concerned about sending the homework the next day. So really helpful, and we can see the efforts put in by the teachers in the background, because it is not easy to record such kind of videos wherein we need to assume that kid is sitting in front of me, and then do all kind of activities, record the video and send across. It's very effort taking process. Really thankful Wow Kids teachers and the principal. It is really helpful.
And storytelling part, it's very innovative. She's telling story nowadays, Thirsty Crow and Lion and the Mouse. Everything I will record and send it to you all. In the afternoon when she sleeps, in the night when she sleeps, she tells a story to us, and it's 4.5 year kids is telling a story. I think that there is something which they are actually learning and creating.
Wow, that's so nice to hear. Thank you so much. And I must say that this entire effort is by our teachers, and it took definitely took us a lot of time and a lot of practice and a lot of videos redone, where we wanted to create that feel that as if children are sitting right in front of you and you are in the classroom. So and hearing it from you after 2 months of experiencing that part, believe me, it is so encouraging, and I'm sure even our entire team right now, when they listen to this, they will be like highly motivated. So thank you so much. It really means a lot when we hear it from the parents. So it's really working what we wanted to create. So thank you so much. Well, I think my next question will come back to the teachers. So as we say, during this difficult time, of course, all the health workers, people working with essential services. I mean, the list is long, no doubts. They have made this time easy for a lot of us because we could not get out, step out. So, everything was available. But this was teachers were also, somebody who were completely taken by surprise. And if I can only, take our reference as a Wow Kids team, this was completely, we have never done anything like this. And if you ask me personally, I was the last person on the planet who would advocate virtual learning. If you ask me in a normal scenario, pre-March 2020. So how the things changed overnight and how teachers adapted to this new way, and that too where our teachers are based in different parts of Goa, and because our Goa is so green, so the network at times is a challenge, reaching all the places. So in spite of all the said challenges, after 15th of March, all our teachers have been working from home, and it's been more than 4 months now. What would you like to say about this entire, changeover of teachers' way of working and how they adapted? And the result is in we are experiencing it as we talk. So, what would you like to say to our teachers? In fact, I would not say our teachers. I would say all the teachers who are working tirelessly right now.
I think their effort is commendable because the job that they're doing is fabulous. There are certain when I sit with Kaden in front of the screen, and there are different activities that are being displayed. I just imagine to myself like, oh, it could have been done this way also in such a simple and effective manner, like teaching them opposites where big and small. And then I remember they had to do a tower with vessels,
Right.
like it was just so simple for them to pick it up that way, then show them what is actually big and what is small. And I'm sure all the kids must have understood it in one go itself, because the way the teachers are taking efforts are really too good. And I'm sure
Right.
the behind the scenes, they're doing a fabulous job.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, please, Renee's mama, please go ahead.
Yeah, so it's a different scenario when you are in a classroom with your students and you can judge by their expressions whether they have understood something or not. So in this scenario right now, you have to learn something new. You have to teach a screen, and you have to imagine what the kid is supposed. I mean, kid will react, how the kid will react, and also along with the kids, there are parents who are sitting and watching it. So you are judged from all the sides. So it's a lot of pressure, and I can actually tell you from at home I have heard like from my mom-in-law like how difficult it is to talk to a screen, and when they are used to getting reactions from the
Right.
students. So it is really commendable, how the teachers really adapted in such a short time and with such lively and interactive videos. Apart from the videos, if I have to speak about the teachers, the activities that us parents are getting done from the kids, okay, whatever we share on the group, each and every teacher makes it a point to appreciate each and every student. And it's a motivation for the parents actually, because it's like even we are taking equal efforts, like, with the students. And it's really motivating for us. And when I convey that, teacher has said very good to you, to my kids, they feel so happy. And it's really it's really nice,
Right.
the way it is going, and we really look forward to continuous
That's
sessions
that's
like this.
wow. Thank you. That's really lovely, to hear it. And I'm sure I can't tell you. I mean, it's just not for our teachers. I think all the teachers, I mean, this entire profession, I think they will be feeling so proud. What, in spite of the challenges, what they are doing is commendable, of course. So thank you so much for that motivation. Okay, so let's hear it from Ruth's mama.
Yes, right from the summer camp sessions, actually, I never found the teachers, if they were like camera shy or they were not prepared, they were all up for it. So I can understand how like well planned and well organized the session must have been for the teachers to present themselves so confidently. So yes, I think I never found the teachers that they were like camera shy or anything. They were very cool and very comfortable.
Right. So yeah, we tried to practice a lot, and but yes, I must completely give the credit to all the teachers. They were so fast in adapting this. It
Yeah.
is
And
really,
even
really,
this storytelling, what they conduct with the small cutouts, it's really amazing and very
yeah.
innovative also.
Yes. So that's beautiful. Yes, I think that's really good work by our teachers. I'm so happy listening good things about our teachers. Thank you so much. So, Saraya's mama, would you like to share?
Yeah, I feel all the teachers are really God gifted and they are doing an excellent job. And I know the hard work that they put in with the videos, because sometimes I do my mental health videos and I take almost 3 days to do one 5-minute video. And these teachers are doing so many videos. It's really, I can imagine it sometimes can, and I'm just talking and they are talking as well as demonstrating and showing and turning the video this way that way, and it's really marvelous what they are doing. Yeah, it's really
Fantastic.
nice. Yeah, and we can see the fruits as well, fruits of their labor. So it's working and they need to keep it up, and I'm sure they will. Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much for your feedback on that. So my next question is something which I'm sure must have occurred to almost all of us. If our children, your babies, were not going through this virtual learning program, what would they be doing? What would the day look like?
Actually, ma'am, no matter how much you think that you can teach the kids at home on your own, without any such external influence or some motivator, you always feel that okay, let them play today. Let's do it some other time. Let's let them enjoy. So you never actually get to the task where you can make them sit and make them learn unless you form a routine. So it's like such the technology has advanced so well, so we cannot actually stay in the old era where the kid has to go to school to form that routine. So if see the if my kids had not continued from the playgroup to this virtual sessions, so whatever efforts that we had put in initially to make that routine for them would go in vain. So I don't want that to be disturbed in any way. So I wanted them to continue and to, I don't know, I mean, how much they will learn out of it. But whatever they learn, it's like they're born, somehow. So I don't expect them to learn overnight, like, everything, all concepts together. They're small, I understand. But whatever they learn, it's always like, it's an achievement for us and for all the teachers actually. So yeah, I think it's good that at least we took this step and we made them attend the classes instead of I don't know. I don't think so. I would be able to give them that much of time that I'm doing now. Since I see all the other kids are putting their pictures and everything. It's like it gives you a motivator that okay,
Right.
you have to do so many activities today. So at least sit with them, do something.
Right. That's great. That's great. So that pushes us a little, to spend that quality time, and gets us going. Otherwise, you're absolutely right. Otherwise, as a parent, when I keep postponing, I don't realize it's actually the next day now.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, that's, I think, yes, great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So Cadence Mama, what would Cadence be doing?
So being a working mom, even I feel the same thing, that if I was homeschooling him otherwise, without any virtual class being there, I would have said, okay, let him, I'm busy today, maybe we'll do this tomorrow, and we would have just kept postponing. But this habit that has been created now, wherein we know that we have to attend the Zoom session in the morning, irrespective, even if it's bad internet, we will keep
Right.
trying till we get through. Unless it's really bad, then I say, okay, fine, we have the recording to watch. But this schedule that has been created, I think it is inculcated so well in the child's mind that Kaden knows that I have to sit in the morning with and look at the teacher and do all the activities that she's
Right.
doing, as well as when mama comes back home from work, I have to sit with her. He knows what craft has to be done. He knows that teacher has said, okay, this is the riddle that is going to be asked tomorrow, and I have to give the answer. This shape is being taught today, so I have to gather and search within my toys what color, what shape. So
Right.
I'm sure it wouldn't have been any other way. So virtual session is one good thing, which it is what do I say?
We
It's just
understood.
excellent right now. In this current scenario, it's the best way.
Thank you so much. So we are happy that this is happening, and we thank you that you chose it. So, Ruth's Mama, would you like to share?
Yes, I think Ruth's day would have been quite lack of discipline and very laid back, and he would be playing all day long, doing nothing. So basically, this online call, actually, the online call really helps to
Right.
build a routine for him. Like, after I wake him up, he's like all excited. He'll go and select what clothes he's going to wear. He'll grab his iCard, put the chair and table in place. He'll put the laptop on by himself, and he's all excited. So I think, yeah, that whole day is very active and busy with full of activities and videos, and it really helps to have a
Day.
disciplined days
Great,
rather
great. We're
than
very glad to hear
yeah.
that. Great. So, Pranavi's parents, I believe you missed the question because of the network. So, what I was we were discussing is uh, how the day would look like for Pranavi if these virtual classes were not happening. How would she spend the day?
So with this, yeah. So at least she has a schedule now. She is much disciplined in the day. So about 30, 40 minutes in the morning, she is occupied. Then she has about 30 minutes video in the evening, and including homework, etc. She is occupied for at least 3 hours in the day. And if we add the time of art and craft, she is another maybe 2 hours busy in the art and craft. So if these things are not there, I think she will be another devil in our house. She will roam around here and there and just do whatever she want to do. At least now her mind is little focused that something is there. She has some timelines. She has something to do at least.
Right.
Otherwise, it's difficult to handle kids of this age. And if we don't give direction to kids' mind, they just wander in any direction. So I'm again grateful that at least she has some kind of discipline in the day. She has some jobs to do the way we have, and she have been very much looking forward to all these activities. And as I said, yes, she has some thoughts on the class going on, homework to be done, and she completes all homework in time. So in that fashion, Sunday is a little boring for her now. So all weekdays are interesting because she has to be connected with the teachers and all other buddies on the online screen. But Sunday goes boring for her now. So I think without the classes, she would have been a lot of energy without direction.
Completely understood. You're right. We are happy to hear that it has put a routine, a schedule, and happy day to spend. Thank you. So let's hear it from Straya's mama.
Yeah, I think Saraya would be getting up late, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and like almost the day would be over. And she would be with her phone and TV all the time. But even before the summer fun and this, I had brought books from Playgroup from Goa, and I used to go through ABC and all. But I don't think she was enjoying that much that she's enjoying now. And she has learned so much now that I'm like, thank God, wow, kids really thought of this idea, and she's learning a lot. Otherwise, I think she would have been just wasted. And I think her 1 year would be sort of like without no direction and no because when she does all these activities and all and she gets appreciation, that it also helps her and motivates her. Because I keep telling her, see, your teacher has said good and has sent hearts and has sent clapping, and I even show her the clapping sign, the emojis, sorry. And she's yeah, she's enjoying it now. But without it, I think yeah, I would have been quite disappointed as such. Yeah.
Well, very, very happy to hear that. So, right, because believe me, as a parent, I cannot imagine that, how would you put, okay, I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
I wanted to say actually
Yes.
Sure.
the biggest factor in this is the teacher, because irrespective, even if you play a YouTube video which will still say ABCD, a human being in front of you, and especially a teacher talking to her student, that is what motivates the child to look forward to the next day and do their activities. So the teacher is the biggest influencer in all of this.
Completely,
Sorry to
completely
interrupt you.
echo your thoughts. Absolutely, I believe, and that's the personal touch. What children at this age understand and they need is the visual connect with their friends every day and the visual connect with the teacher. So absolutely, that helps a lot. And at this age, it is extremely important for our little minds, to be very active and connected socially. And of course, at the moment, we don't have a choice. So whatever choice we have, we are making the most of it. Really happy to hear the experiences and the feedback that you just shared. So we'll move on to our last question for the webinar. Is what do you think? When the schools will be able to reopen? Do you think that they're going to reopen soon? And if they reopen, for example, let's say in the next 3 months, would you send your child to the school this year, or would you rather wait and continue till we have a vaccination in place, and that might go till next academic session, maybe June, July, and we pray that it doesn't go beyond that. But there is a possibility, because nobody knows. It is such a unpredictable time going on around COVID, so we don't know. So, what, as a parent, what do you think? Are you open to send your child to school, or do you think it is absolutely fine till it's absolutely safe? And I'm convinced that, okay, now this is the right time for my child to join back the physical school. Sure,
May I?
please, please,
So, of
please,
course,
please,
I will
Ruth Mama.
send Rudra to school unless and until it's completely safe. Like, even if the vaccine is out, we need to consider some buffer time. The pandemic won't end overnight. We need to consider a buffer time for that. And
Right.
of course, now since June, many public places and restaurants are open. But how many of us really go there without any stress or tension? So I think same thing applies for the schools also. Now, even if the government plans to reopen the school next month or maybe the subsequent months, I don't think so. I will be sending Rudra until and unless I'm like 100% sure that everything is in place. So yeah,
Right.
hopefully, I think. Maybe the next academic year we can start with the normal schooling, but I don't think so for this year it's going to be happening.
So till then, you are comfortable that he's happy with the virtual learning the way it's going.
Yes, I'm very happy with the virtual learning, and I really don't mind virtual classes for another 6 months also.
Perfect, perfect, great. Thank you, Ruth Mama. Okay, so let's go to Cadence Mama.
So even I think, unless it's 100% safe and we have a vaccine which is out, I will not be sending Kaden to school. And as long as virtual learning is going on, as long as the learning doesn't stop anywhere, and I see my child learning every day, developing every day, and just improving, I don't think it will be. I mean, because they're too small, and you can't stop them. You can't stop them from touching anything. They don't understand what this pandemic is all about. So, and I'm sure Wow Kids, as a school itself, will take maximum precaution, but still, we can never say from where you can
Absolutely.
contract this. So till we have a vaccine in place, and I, as a parent, think it's 100% safe, I'm sure I won't send my son to school.
Fair, absolutely. And as parents, vaccination is definitely the first step for us as parents to get the confidence. But also, I guess Saraya's mom will also be able to add to this, because we have been connecting with a lot of people globally through our webinars, where we are trying to understand how things are moving in those countries. So, whatever we have understood in the last 1 month is that there as well, only the high schools have been opened. And even there, they have, the way they have reopened is instead of, if 30 children in one class, they have, gone down to 15. And, from 5 days of a week, the school has come to 3 days. Okay, and so alternate days the child would come, and the list of precautions that you will have to take now, once whenever the schools or the education institutes reopen, is a huge long list. So unless the institute or the school is ready to implement those changes, and we have a vaccination in place, whereas parents, we feel comfortable, I'm sure that this is a very hard decision for anybody to take in the coming months, that I might be able to send the child to school. So thank you for sharing that part. So Saraya's mom, would you like to share how things are going there?
Yeah, here the schools have started for year 6 and I think year 11, and there's another year they have started. I've got my nephews here who are, I think they are 5 years old, and I spoke to my brothers and my sister-in-laws. They said they don't. They were given an option to send them, but they didn't send their kids, and but they are still having this. It's not like what Wow Kids is doing, but it's just things like files are being sent by. They have some apps and things like that. And yeah, but they are going to start in September, and they are like, the authorities are like, it's going to be like in full swing, and I don't know how this is going to work out. The parents are really worried here. But yeah, and even for Saraya, we are coming to Goa next month. Finally, we booked
Wow.
flights by Vande Bharat mission. But even if the
Okay.
school starts, I don't think I'm going to send Saraya, because I don't believe in the vaccine as well, because it's going to take time for the vaccine to work as well, even if it comes.
Right.
And enjoying virtual learning, then why not continue with it till it is safe? I mean, still the environment is safe. Why not? Because the kids are enjoying. If the kids were not enjoying, then it would be an issue. And there are a lot of advantages of having this virtual learning at home. And I don't know, I used to have problems with dropping and picking up Saraya like on time, and so that is not there now. And even in Goa, it's not going to be there now. So I see a lot of advantages in this. Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. We're glad that nobody there also is doing what Wow Kids is doing. So that's another motivator for us. So we are very happy what we are doing. So,
Yeah, I keep sharing with I yeah. I keep sharing with my sister-in-laws what Saraya is doing, and they are like, lovely. We are not doing all this art and craft. It's like completely different what they are doing. Yeah.
wow, that's great. So that's very good to hear. So let's hear it from Shreya. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, so as the other parents said, I totally agree with them. It's like this is not a safer environment right now if we think about sending the kids to school, since they are developing by learning virtually. So I think it's me as a parent right now, we are working from home, and so how can we think of sending the little ones to school? So yeah, so I would be happy to continue with virtual learning as long as we feel that it's safer to send them to school. Yeah, we just hope that this thing is
We all pray for
gets
that.
over soon.
We really, I think each one of us praying for that every day. So till then, yes, we are committed to keep our children safe at home, and they should not miss out on anything. So great. So I think it was excellent hearing from each one of you. Due to network issues, Lieutenant Colonel Mrs. Munshi could not continue on the call, and so but whatever she shared with us, it's really good. And Mr. and Mrs. Gupta, so maybe we can hear you on this question before we wrap up, that would you be comfortable sending Pranavi to school, or are you happy with the virtual learning for the next couple of months, or maybe this academic session, if I can say that?
So there is some network problem, so we are not able to hear the question properly. So
Okay.
what I understand the question is about the academic year in terms of pandemic, right?
Yes, so I was asking, would you be comfortable sending Pranavi to school? In case, let's say, the government announces that next 2 to 3 months the school might reopen, or would you wait, till it is absolutely safe for children to step up in physical schools, or would you continue? Would you like to continue, the way it's going with virtual learning?
So still we could not understand the question, but yes, to the extent we could understand. As far as this year goes, this academic year goes, I think the pandemic will not be under control till March at least. So for this year, the kids have to study from the home only through virtual learning. And even if there is some reduction in the number of cases at an India level or at a Goa level, and
Yeah.
government plans to restart the school thing, so I don't think it is safe for any parent to send the kids to school, because they won't be following the social distancing norms at all.
Right.
So when we look at the kids, they just hug each other immediately. They become friends very easily. They
Right.
play with toys of each other. They share books, pens, everything. And when they have to talk to each other, they just talk in the ear of the other kid. They don't
Right.
talk from a distance at all. So it is, for adults also, it's difficult to follow the social distancing norms. For kids, we cannot assume so at all.
True.
So this year goes like virtual only. So I'm still doubtful on the next year also whether the things will under control or not. So if things are under control in the next year, so maybe 2021-22 will be in schools physically. Otherwise, that will also be virtual learning.
Well, we hope and we pray that everything goes well. And we have a vaccination in place soon, and it's safer for our little ones to step out and continue with the normal routine of school and playing in the park and everything. So we pray for that. And with that, I would like to thank each one of you for taking out time for being here with us and the experiences and the feedback that you have shared. I'm very positive that it's really going to help a lot of other parents. Where we understand as parents, it's a difficult decision to take, because of a lot of reasons. People are working from home, at home, and a lot of other responsibilities. But I'm sure, it's going to be really clear, a lot of doubts, and will encourage parents that let's give our children that social interaction, that physical activity which is required, that their brain has to be stimulated every day so that they grow happily even in the most difficult time that we see nowadays. So thank you so much, dear parents, and we feel very happy, we feel very proud, and we thank you for taking this decision to continue your child's studies about this virtual program. It was a pleasure, and we wish you all the best and stay safe. See you on Monday for another celebration on our live call. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Want to say
Thank
something,
you.
ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So what I'm saying that this is the first year of Runway in Wow Kids, and we haven't met any of the teachers personally. So all of the teachers are not less than a film star for us because we have seen them over YouTube, over
Right. Uh, Mr. Gupta, I guess the audio just got lost. Hello. Well, I am not sure. I think the network just uh, took away that excellent discussion that we were about to have. Anyways, we would request Mr. Gupta to share that on our team group. So thank you once again, parents. Stay safe, and we shall definitely get together again for a very amazing discussion the way we had today. So thank you so much for your time. See you tomorrow on Monday. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.